Hi.
Yes, how can I help you today?
I'm Shuza, and Mustafa, and Shifa. We are from National Preventive Mechanism, and we are just doing a follow-up visit.
Just before we start, can we just go through this very briefly, because I have a very busy schedule ahead of me today.
I will try my best. I just want to give a bit detail about NPM and how we work. And our main purpose is to establish a regular visit to all the detention facilities in Maldives, and we are giving...
Well, national human rights institutions in general, but preventive mechanisms in particular, have to work in a very cooperative way with the institutions. They are not there to denounce what they see within the places, but rather to help the authorities improve the situations of persons deprived of their liberty. So cooperation with the authorities and with the persons in charge is an essential component of the monitoring methodology. So the most important point for the monitoring team is to have clear objectives and to know what it wants to achieve with this visit, and to have one person representing the team in front of the person in charge. So that's why preparation of the visit is very important. Well, it's important because prisons and places of detention in general are very hierarchical structure, and it's important to have one counterpart to the person in charge. And then it's also much more professional to have only one person speaking instead of several interrupting and raising different questions. Monitoring places of detention, be it by a national preventive mechanisms or by a national human rights institutions, is not an easy task, and it needs to be done in a very professional way. So this is why national preventive mechanisms and NHRIs need to be trained in the methodology and in some basic skills about interviewing persons deprived of their liberty. Well, this is a challenge of building cooperative relations with the authorities. If you face some hostile opposition, then you should really insist on your mandate and on your powers, because you have the powers based on the legislation to carry out your work. So if there is non-cooperation, then you can also try to go higher in the hierarchy to try to insist on implementing your powers. Well, they always shall try to have control of the discussion, so come back to their objective. So for example, insist on the interviews in private. That's an important component of the monitoring methodology. Just insist and come back with repetition on the same issue again and again until it's agreed upon in the discussion.